Hey, what's good, family? This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you all are having a blessed and wonderful day. Hope you had a blessed and wonderful weekend, a blessed and wonderful Veterans Day, which was on yesterday. Um, that was a day that's geared toward people like myself and others who have served in this nation's military. And that's a day that they honor us, with discounts on food at these restaurants and so have you. But my whole thing is, while that's a good gesture, that's a nice, it's nice and cute. I want land. I want houses. That's what I want. I could care less about discounts on food and what so have you. So, I mean, good gesture. But to all my veterans out there, I know it's a day later. Thank y'all for y'all service to this nation. Hope you were able to enjoy Veterans Day. For those of y'all, hope y'all were able to enjoy the 3-day weekend. Hope everything went well. And in the likelihood that you're having one of those days today, always remember this. Tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah, God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. So give me 1 second. 1 second. Had to grab my phone. It was on the counter there. So we are a week later from Election Day, which is last Tuesday. Donald J. Trump is the 47th president. We all know that. Like I said, last Tuesday was the election. So it's a week later, and people are just spazzing out. I saw videos of black women saying that they're not going to have sex for 4 years with men. Um, Going as far as just one poor lady. I don't know if these were people just trying to get click for clickbait. Maybe it was. People do some anything nowadays for clickbait. But she was in her car just why do y'all hate us so much? Why? Just like going completely berserk over the election. Over the election. Unbelievable. You had people, like I said, yeah, you had some ladies, some women said they're not going to have sex with men for 4 years just to punish them. Really, really. Okay. Don't do the brothers no favors. Um, and some even went as far as wishing death upon black men. Wishing death upon black men. That's right. I've seen a few sisters online, well, videos that they had online where they said, "Don't say shit when the police kill y'all. Don't come crying." That. And another sister was like, "When they lynch y'all, don't come crying because y'all deserve it because y'all voted this man in office." These women are so dense and dumb. 81%. What was it? 78%. 78% or 79% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. Close to 80%. 80%. I think it was 19 or 20% of black men voted for Trump. Let me see. Let me just see here. Let me get this thing right. While I'm doing this, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. Let me see. What percentage of black men voted for Trump? Hmm. This is from NBC News. The national exit poll shows 78% of black men selected Harris, down 2 points from the last election. 2 points. And oh, here it is right here. An NBC News poll at that time showed that at least 20% of black men would support Trump, an alarming number for Democrats. So 20% of brothers voted for Trump. Okay, that's their right, that's their choice. Their vote, their choice. But majority of brothers voted for Kamala Harris, 80%. So y'all not talking to the majority. Y'all talking to a very small minority of those who voted for Trump. But even in that, that's still problematic because black men, the black men I know who voted for Trump, they didn't vote for Trump off of identity politics. They didn't vote, or well, they didn't vote on with identity politics. They voted with policy. Policy. It wasn't that Kamala Harris was a woman of color. That's not why they were going to vote for her. We were fooled by that back in 2008 and 2012. And what the hell did it get us? And by that, I'm talking about former President Barack Hussein Obama. What did it get us? Not a goddamn thing. So a lot of brothers thought logically. They said, no, 2008, 2012, I voted for Obama. He didn't do nothing for black people. Those whole 8 years he was in, I wasn't really feeling Hillary Clinton like that. I wasn't really feeling Joe Biden like that. So Kamala Harris comes along. I'm not feeling her. She doesn't state what her policies are. She never ever, did y'all once, and maybe I missed something, but in the chat, can someone tell me what her policies were on the economy? Can someone tell me what her policies were on the illegal migrant crisis at the border? Can someone tell me what her policies were with getting us out of these proxy wars in Europe and in the Middle East? By Europe, I mean Ukraine and Russia. What were her policies on that? I asked it on social media for weeks. I kept asking it. I asked it a numerous amounts sometimes on both X and Facebook and on here, numerous amounts of times. No one can answer me. Well, one person did answer me, a family member. I can't anymore, nephew. I can't. I just can't. I can't. Why are you getting mad for me asking questions? If you had that so much faith and courage um in your candidate, then you will be able to answer questions. You will be able to answer my questions instead of getting in your feelings and being mad about it and stop speaking to me. But it is what it is. That goes to show me that they knew that she wasn't qualified. And the only reason why they were voting for her was because she was a black woman. And that was it. Because she was a black woman, a so-called black woman. We know she's not black. Nothing else. Identity politics. Identity politics. We have not learned our lesson. What is that going to get us? And brothers was like, man, I'm having a hard time at the supermarket. I got to make life decisions at the grocery store. Do I buy these items or do I put them back? I need milk for my babies. I need bread. I need this. I need that. And now you spend $100 at the grocery store, that'll last you a day, maybe 2 days. $100 worth of groceries will not last you a week. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? $100 worth of groceries will not last you a week. I remember when I was coming up, $50 of groceries would last you at least most of the month. It would get you at least through the month. Good 3 weeks. $50 worth of groceries. This was back in the 80s. Hell, even in the 90s. You bought $100 worth of groceries? Ooh, that's a good 2 months right there. I cannot think how much I'll be afraid to see how much it would cost a family of 4 or 5 to buy groceries to sustain them for a whole month. You're talking about at least a good 5 bills. At least. If not, maybe a little more than that. That's some people's paychecks. You got to damn near spend your paycheck to buy groceries. Think about that. Process that right now. You have to spend damn near your whole paycheck just to buy groceries to sustain your family for a certain amount of time, for at least 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. I sat on here a couple of weeks ago that I bought 6 items from Sprouts. I know some of y'all different parts of the country don't have a Sprouts. It's kind of like Whole Foods. I know Whole Foods are around the country, but Sprouts is on that level. 6 items, 6 items, $141. No cap, 141 damn dollars. As Allah is my witness. Just 6 items. That's over $100, and that lasts me maybe what, a few days. You cannot spend $200 to feed your family these days. It would not sustain them. You have to spend at least $400 or $500 at the supermarket. Why wasn't Kamala Harris saying anything about that? Trump was. Trump's policies on the economy was on his website, as well as his policies about the illegal migrant crisis at the border, as well as getting us out these proxy wars, as well as healthcare, as well as putting tariffs on nations that's wanting to raise goods on trading with us. All this was on his website, agenda47.com. I saw it. I went to Kamala Harris's website just to be fair. It was a bio about how her and her husband, Doug Emhoff, met. I don't give a damn about all that. Then it said Tim Walsh is her VP pick, his bio. They did talk about abortion right, women's rights, women right to abort their babies, their unborn babies. They talked about that. They talked about children changing their gender, the gender transgender bullshit. They talked about that, but nothing about the economy, nothing about the illegal migrant crisis, nothing about that. And a lot of brothers saw that and was like, she's not speaking to the issues that's affecting us. We're voting logically. I may not like Trump, but what he's saying makes sense to me more so than what she's saying. That's what a lot of brothers saw, and that's why they voted. So to sit up here and say, I want this black man dead because he didn't vote the way I wanted to vote, is PTSS. PTS, yeah. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. PTSS. He didn't vote for the sister girl, so he ain't gonna, I'm not gonna give him none. And then on top of that, I want him to die. I want him to die. I want him to be lynched, shot in the street because he didn't vote for my candidate. Sick. Is sick. Mental sickness. We are a mentally sick people, I dare say, on the planet. We are severely mentally ill, and only Allah has the answer. It's sad for all those sisters that wish death. Oh, a former rapper, Uncle Luke, Luther Campbell, wished death on black men too. That's right. That goofy ass coon Sambo from Miami wished death on black men because Kamala Harris, he was out here bootlicking for Kamala Harris, tap dancing for her. Mr. Pop that, you know what? So, but then he tried to walk it back. Why can't we come together and, we may have differences, Trump warfare. Man, stop, stop. You fugazi, bro. You fugazi. So any black person who wishes death upon another black person for not voting for that candidate, you better not ever say nothing about Black Lives Matter. You better not ever say anything about white supremacy because you're the gatekeepers for white supremacy. You're the one. You're the one who are out here advocating to ending Black life. So you're just as worse as the Ku Klux Klan and the neo Nazis. So you a big fool. So I don't want to hear y'all say Black Lives Matter or white supremacy. Shut up. You shouldn't have nothing to say because you're doing the job for white supremacy. As a matter of fact, I dare say you're an agent. You're an agent. That's right, you're an agent. And you need to be investigated and studied because we don't know what side, well, we do know what side you're on. You made it clear. You're an agent. You're not one of us. And you need to be watched thoroughly. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit that subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. I want to share something else with y'all. So as of right now, so it was a red wave. So not only did the Republicans take the White House, they took the Senate, and they are this close to taking the House. They're 4 seats away. They need 218. Right now, they have 214. The Dems have 205. The Dems lost a seat. The Republicans gained one. Democrats lost a seat. Republicans gained one. So now it's 214 to 205 as of right now. The GOP needs four more seats. They need 218, they have 214. And most of the country, from the map I'm looking at, it's a red wave. They're like little pockets of blue, but it's pretty much a red wave. The Republicans, they took the White House, they took the Senate, and they're on the verge of taking the House. 4 seats away as of right now. The matter of fact, they took the Senate on election night last week. That was easy for them. They gained 2 seats. They needed how many votes to take the Senate? How many seats? Let me see. Senate results. Okay. Oh, wow. They needed 50 seats to take the Senate. They got 53. They needed 50 seats to take the Senate. The Republicans did. They got 53. They gained three more than what they needed. Actually, they gained 4 seats. The GOP gained 4 seats. The Dems lost 4. Republicans gained 4. Democrats lost 4. So as it stands in the House right now, excuse me, as it stands in the Senate right now, the GOP 53, the Dems 47. 53 to 47. And the House, the GOP 214, the Dems 205. They're 4 seats away. They're going to take the House. It's a red wave. Trump's election is having substantial it's making waves. It's just it's like wow. Have y'all seen Bitcoin? I invested in Bitcoin. It shot up. I'm making money on my Bitcoin. I'm making money on my stocks. That's from Trump's election. Say what you will about Donald Trump, but when he was in office the last time, I made a lot of money on the stock market. I made a lot of money on the stock market. I was making more money at work. Now that he got reelected, my stocks have my stocks have grown and my Bitcoin has shot up. Me investing in it has shot up. And it keeps going. It keeps going up. Ever since last week's election, it's been going up day by day. Trump is good for the stock market. Say what you will about the man. He's a terrible speaker. Some people say, he, don't have any oomph. Say what you will. The man is good for the stock market. He's good for cryptocurrency. Just is. I saw that Hamas wanted peace with Israel. Zelensky, Zelensky was on the phone with Trump, probably talking about what peace with Russia. Mexico stopped a caravan of illegal migrants from crossing the border. So, and China, our adversary, wants to do business with the United States and work with us. This is after the election. They did not take Kamala Harris serious. They did not take this woman seriously at all. They saw her as weak, as a goofball. She can't answer questions. She dances around it, and she giggles. That sinister giggle, which is annoying as all hell. Judge Joe Brown called her the humping hyena. The humping hyena. The humping part is another story for another day. But those of you who know, you know. But um, yeah, my stock's doing good. I invested in cryptocurrency, put some money toward that. That's shooting up. But black women don't see this. Women don't think logically. Nothing against them. They don't use logic in their reasoning and in their thinking. This isn't anti-woman. It's just it's pro nature. It is. It's pro truth. And a lot of sisters, not all, a lot of sisters don't listen. They don't listen. They hear, but they don't listen. Not all, far too many, they don't listen. They don't listen. They hear, but don't listen. Big difference. The reason why black men are voting for Trump is because of the economy. They're tired of these illegal migrants coming in here getting benefits over American citizens. They're tired of these of Ukraine getting us making it rain on Ukraine. Every time they ask for money, we giving it to them. We breaking them off. I just saw a couple of days ago that Biden is doing another, what is it, $60 billion package, I believe it was, aid package to Ukraine. It's like when will y'all stop? And like I said in my last video, we're gonna hold Trump's feet to the fire too. No, this is what you ran on. This is why we elected you. Don't do the same thing as your predecessor. Do not do that. Do not do that. Because come 2028, well, he's out of there regardless. Because he can't run in 2028 anyway. But no. We're going to hold your feet to the fire, Trump. The rules apply to you too. No different. Yeah, so but they didn't this is why brothers was voting for Trump. They thought logically. The economy. I can't feed my family. I'm not making that much of money at work. Everything is going up but my paycheck. Rent's going up. Mortgages are going up. Groceries, Lord knows, groceries have went up. Gas have went up. Everything but your salary, but your paycheck. Housing is going up. I can't afford to pay attention. That was a little joke there, but it's like everything going up. Even my high blood pressure going up. Because I'm stressing. I have to go to the grocery store and make life decisions. No one should have to live like that. No one should have to live like that. That is insane. Everything's going up. When Trump was in office, groceries wasn't nowhere near this high. But I've seen too many of our sisters talking about y'all hated a woman, y'all were racist. Sexism and racism didn't have a goddamn thing to do with Kamala Harris not being elected. Her ignorance and incompetence cost her the election. Let me repeat myself if I didn't make myself clear. Racism and sexism did not cost Kamala Harris the election. Ignorance and incompetence did. Her ignorance on solutions for the economy. She didn't have any. I just asked a few minutes ago, what was her policies on the economy, on the illegal migrant crisis at the border, on these proxy wars? What were her solutions? No one can answer me that. All they could do is get frustrated or ignore me. That shows me that she did not have any policies. She didn't. Trump had his on his website. He said it while he was campaigning. So miss me with this whole sexism and racism thing because it's straight cap. It's straight capadonna. It's not true. Why didn't y'all come after white men for not voting for Trump? Or white women? Oh, Joy Reid did. I'm surprised she still has a job. But Joy Reid, come on. You're not too bright. White women didn't want to vote for her because a lot of them, Trump speaks to them. Even though Kamala Harris is a woman of color, a black woman, she don't speak for them. Trump does. Why didn't y'all say anything to white women when they didn't vote for Hillary Clinton? Why didn't y'all say nothing then? Where's the sisterhood and womanhood then? It's Fugazi. It's straight Capadonna. Straight cap. So again, racism and sexism did not have anything to do with Kamala Harris losing this election. Ignorance and incompetence did. She called herself the border czar. Survey says she was incompetent. She couldn't answer questions on or give solutions about the economy or anything like or things that mattered to the American people. Ignorance and incompetence. That's what cost her the election. So before y'all go running it off at the mouth, looking foolish, do some research. Y'all act like this woman, if she'd have got elected, racism would have ended, sexism would have ended. The world would have been at peace. No, we would have been involved in these proxy wars. We would have went to war. Was talking about capping the prices of goods. That goes against free enterprise. That's socialism. That's what they did in Venezuela. And how is that working out for them? Their people are fleeing over here by the droves. I mean, come on. Y'all need to wake up for real. Wake up out of that fantasy. I want to share something else with y'all. So check this out. I just saw it the other day. Where was it at? The Dems, the Democratic Party. Now check this out. They raised $1 billion and end up $20 million in the hole. They raised $1.37 billion. $1.37 billion. And they're $20 million in debt. Make it make sense. They raised 1.37 1.37 billion, what they be, dollars for Kamala Harris's campaign, and now they're $20 million in debt. Make that make sense. I read what Trump offered to pay off the debt. If that's not embarrassing, then I don't know what is. You raised $1.37 billion campaigning, and now you $20 million in the hole? What is that? Is insane. But I guess racism and sexism has something to do with that too, right? I'm just saying. Y'all want to play that card too? Come on. Do y'all research. Y'all be running off at the mouth, not knowing what the hell y'all talking about, and you look like fools. Straight fools. Come on now. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. But they spent $10 million. This is how they're in the hole. They spent all this money on these celebrities: Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Beyonce. I think alone they spent $10 million on her, Magic Johnson. All these celebrities going out there telling us to vote for Kamala Harris, not on policies that concern us, but on policies that they're fighting for, that they're fighting for. The Obamas, Obama calling black men sexist for not voting for this Indian woman. Michelle Obama encouraging black women to cause divisiveness in their households. Well, guess what? All that came to bite them in the ass, and it serves them right. So, no sympathy for me, no empathy for me either. So that's why they in the hole. That's part of the reason. I'm sure it's more to that. It's more to it than that, but we'll find out, or I'll find out, and I'll come on here and tell y'all. But that's pretty much what it was. All these millions of dollars, whatever, on these celebrities. And it blew up in their face. Now they $20 million in the red. Good. Because you try to cause divisiveness between the black man and the black woman. And karma has a way of working itself out. That is a fact. I'm gonna land my plane there. I hope y'all were able to get the gist of what I was saying in this video. Hope I was able to, make sense of and what I was saying. Hope y'all take something away from this. Drop your comments below. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Share this video. Share it, share it, share it. Let's have the conversation. We don't have to agree. We do not have to agree. But let's agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. In our disagreements, let's use logic, facts, and respect, not emotion and disrespect. That'll get you nowhere. So keep that in mind. Share this video, share it, share it, share it. Share it as many times over as possible. Drop your comments below and let me know what you think. Support my YouTube channel here and support my future projects. Please, y'all. I need y'all love and support. I cannot do it without it. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out here. Y'all be safe. Beware and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now more than ever before. So, sisters as well as brothers, be safe. Beware and be aware. Whether you're going to work, coming home from work, dropping your children off at school, picking them up, running errands, whatever the case may be safe. Oh, this past Saturday, 2 days ago, no, 3 days ago, this past Saturday, 3 days ago was my anniversary. Me and my wife's 7th-year anniversary. All praises due to Allah. I married my best friend, my partner, someone I love immensely. Love this woman, love her. I'm in love with her. 7 years. We celebrated it on this Saturday. Well, we acknowledged it on this Saturday. We wasn't able to celebrate it because I had to work. But in 2 weeks, Well, in 12 days. Yeah, 12 days. We'll be going on our vacation for our anniversary. So we'll be celebrating it, you know, 2 weeks after the fact. But nevertheless, we will be celebrating it. So we 7 years down, a lifetime to go, inshallah. Just celebrated 7 years this past Saturday, November 9th. And it hasn't been easy, but by Allah's grace, He's been keeping us. So inshallah, 7 years to go. I mean, 7 years down, a lifetime to go. Just wanted to share that with y'all. So y'all be safe, beware, and be aware. I love y'all immensely. Take care, and I'll talk to y'all soon. All right, I'm out. Assalamu alaikum.